Okay, now have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm trying to love you. If you gon' love me back, you only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that? Look here, I don't ask for much. You know what I want. I just want what's fair.
I'm looking at Ryan Paul right. Please don't get annoyed.
I want y'all to fight. I feel like y'all deserve.
You know what?
What?
Time out. Start the show. Oh, man. Listen, y'all out of character, man. The show before the show is always fire, bro. I wish we could see y'all. This is wild. Welcome, man. Wade's Whiskey and Sports Donkey.
They are friends in real life.
Oh man, got a full team. No, not full. We missing one, but got the guys here. Ryan Russell, Dr. Darryl Johnson, John Chervay, got Dobbs on the ones and twos. Oh man.
I was on the 3s and 4s too today.
We want to thank y'all for joining in, man. We appreciate y'all. Cheers. Oh man.
Kick that nigga in his fucking up leg. I tell you that much. Nigga, he was saying, I want it. Shit.
Good times, man. Good times. Where do we start? Okay, first of all, let me say, I want to say congrats to
you can actually
to Ryan's youth football team, Abington Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Back-to-back regional championships, heading to nationals in Florida, Pop Warner Championship in Florida.
Yes, sir.
If you'd like to donate some money, go check out Ryan Russell's page. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that cash,
LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying?
Give them that cash.
I'm gonna say shout out to Jerv's alma mater. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jerv.
Prep in the building. You know what I'm saying? It was a big argument. Prep versus Tep. Well, that question's been answered.
Is that why he ain't show up today?
Probably why he
emphatically answered.
Yo, Chris always don't show up when his team moves, man. I just
noticed that. About ducking smoke.
He actually texted me some trash too. Let me text him back.
Yeah, he definitely didn't come. Pause.
Shout out to my young Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Lost in the championship, but made it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look.
Tough.
Made it a lot further than a lot of people thought we was going to make it this year.
I would say that. Shout out to my man Cam and his team. Major strides through this year. They man, I can't even explain where they started from the bottom. Now they here. Hell of a team, hell of effort.
Jerv, I do want give us a quick breakdown of how the Tep versus Prep game went.
Slapped them.
Come on, do better than that.
It was more than a slap.
It was a lot. It was
defense. They might have had 110, 120 yards total for the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas found out. You know that the Tep. No, I mean I can tell they're a good school. It's just a difference between 5A and 6A.
Okay.
And a lot of Tep people. My phone was just jumping because it seemed like I know a lot of people whose kids go there, teachers, people's all types of paths. And I was just like, damn, why everybody hitting me up? I'm like,
because Jerv, you talk a lot of shit.
I know I do. But my high school is the New England
standard.
We are the New England Patriots of high school football. So like when I just don't. So like it was just confusing to me. And then like I was just hearing everybody just say, "Yo, we waited 2 years." I'm like, "Dang, you waited 2 years, 42-0 for 2 years. That's kind of crazy." So, but I mean, shout out to Tep, yo. There's some good kids on that squad, man. But listen, if y'all want y'all fans all up in the video, if y'all actually trying to win city, if y'all trying to win states, come on down to 17th and Girard, baby. But only y'all 5-star dudes. We don't do the 4 stars. We don't do 4 stars.
We got enough talent in the top.
Yeah. that receiver ball can definitely slide. I think like 6'4", 6'5", whatever ball name he could play. But other than that, hey, catches though. We this Saturday, yo. We gonna defend the honor of Philadelphia.
Who y'all play this Saturday?
It's Mechanicsville, I believe we play this Saturday, or no, Harrisburg. Excuse me, we play Harrisburg. It's in Mechanicsville, I think.
No, they probably just play.
It
might be Harrisburg High.
I think it's Harrisburg High. Let me check.
Because they're always
they're pretty good too.
It's only an hour away from here though, yo. So if y'all want to go see some good football, let me know.
Once somebody want to drive, I'm down for a ride. I'm saying my football season's over, so we'll leave it at that. How was your weekend, Tara?
It was busy.
Not bad, Parkland.
You serving the public?
I was serving the public. I actually spoke at Kappa League. I was a keynote speaker for AAA Kappa Leaguers. They got initiated on Saturday. Keynote spoke for my youngins.
Crazy.
About 25, 30 young kings that got initiated into Kappa Academy and Kappa League. Shout out to the young kings. They did a great job. Great speaking.
Congrats.
Yeah, that was a highlight of the weekend.
Don, how was your weekend, man? Good.
It was awesome. Relaxing. I didn't do much.
You gave me much more detail in the show before the show, but I'm really you real quiet. You told me I set up a fire pit. I had a hammock.
That's what I'm saying. I don't got a camera and a light today.
You had a hammock outside?
I had a hammock next to the fire pit. I had the game on outside.
That's not bad. It was actually a pretty decent.
Was cold?
No, it was like wow.
Not with the shout out to Solo Stove. Not with the Solo Stove fire pit.
Oh my gosh.
All
right.
So this ball off.
Where y'all want to go first? What topic y'all want to start? Y'all want to go college football? Y'all want to go NBA? Or y'all want to go jump with the NFL and he can go college? Go college. Okay, it's a college football. I mean, there is a topic that we talked about probably more than only thing we talked about more is the Dallas Cowboys for some reason. But Colorado, Buffaloes.
What you think of the Heisman?
I think it is the young bulls from fucking Boise's to win.
Jonty?
Yeah. But I think both Shador and Travis should be in hella contention. Hella contention. Like it shouldn't be
even Shador, because the Shador numbers up there with like the bull from Miami. Because Cam Ward numbers.
Yeah, but Cam.
That's another one.
I think with quarterbacks, I think like that.
You got
to damn near be undefeated and shit. Like they hold those losses against you or whatever.
And they look good, but like he doesn't look amazing.
And he's got Travis Hunter on the squad too. So when you got another homie on the squad that's of that stature, you know what I mean, it hurts you.
I think that's the biggest issue for them is that both of them are on the same team.
Yeah.
So they have two Heisman.
Shador should at least. I'm not saying he should win it. But he should at least be invited to New York.
I think they both will get invited.
I don't think Shador's.
You don't think?
I don't think
Shador. I think he's right on the edge.
It'll be the boy. I don't know. What's it, 4 or 5? Let's just say it's 5.
I think it's 5.
So you got Genty.
That's Boise State ball.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter. Cam Ward.
Yeah, I think.
No. You got the bull from Texas.
He got hurt.
When he got hurt,
he got hurt.
3 games.
He got hurt.
There's another quarterback though. I can't think of who it is.
We're definitely forgetting.
There's another quarterback.
So Shador might be there if it's 5.
And then maybe
they don't fuck with him, man. They do not like him.
I think it'll be a problem.
The freshman boy.
He's
different though.
He's different.
Ryan Williams.
He's different, but he's not like the young boy from Ohio State is actually better than the guy that broke what's the name record, Chris Carter touchdown record. So I think Shador gets invited. Honestly, I do. I
can see him getting invited.
You know what I'm saying? I think he deserves to get invited. Honestly,
I don't think he deserves. I don't think he gets invited. I think he deserves. I think Deion's going to deserve to be up for Coach of the Year. I think he
Deion
wins.
might actually win Coach.
I think Shador's going to be up for Best Quarterback of the Year.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think
You got Deion winning Coach of the Year.
I think the hype. Here's the thing: when you have that hype train. Now, granted, we watched Colorado. They played well against who they supposed to play well against. Not like they beat anybody that was like a powerhouse or anything like that.
Utah was pretty good though. Well, they used to be. Last year is good. Yeah,
but like when you have that hype starting out, it's hard to like what other coach gets it over him. Like let's think about it logically. Like let's break it down in terms of like
Texas's coach.
Texas is cool. Texas was
undefeated, right?
Texas was undefeated, but they were supposed to be like you could see that coming.
Ain't Washington,
but
Indiana's
but like
Washington undefeated.
They're undefeated until they play Ohio State.
My only I guess rebuttal to what you said about Texas would be that this is their second year in the SEC. For them to potentially run the table in the SEC, be the number 1 seed, lose their quarterback, even though they have a 5-star quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You got to be up there.
That's still winning.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. I mean, here's the thing: he's gonna be in the contention, and what I think pushes him over is we know how voting goes. People vote for the things that they want to see. Like it's a popular. It becomes the most. Sometimes it becomes a popularity contest. You know what I'm saying? And I think that alone is what gets them over the hump. You can talk about Indiana's coach; they're undefeated too. Nobody saw that coming in the Big Ten.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But they still got games to play. Not saying that Tennessee loses a game or Indiana loses a game. Now you talking about Colorado at 8-2. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah, but if Texas runs the table, wins the SEC championship,
you think he should win?
Yeah, I'd give it. I'd probably give it to them.
I wouldn't actually be mad at that. You know what I'm saying, but I think he definitely deserves to be in contention. I think we all
love for Oregon.
That's another one. That's another one.
I mean,
that's another one.
They're number 1 right now, undefeated.
First year in the Big Ten.
Texas was number 1.
No, they number
Oregon
number 1
undefeated.
But what is
Texas is undefeated?
Was Oregon like playing well?
Texas beat Ohio State.
Oh, I'm sure. Then Texas coaches.
Yeah, I watched the game. I just thought they played well. They didn't play.
But like Jerv said, just that who you know from Oregon. We named all these candidates.
Nobody.
Now Oregon's quarterback is good. They got a wide receiver.
He might be in the Heisman running.
But nobody knows. I don't know who he is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like because the hype train hasn't gotten behind him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let's talk about this playoff bracket. I'm gonna spit it out for y'all. Y'all tell me how it looked to y'all.
All right, go ahead.
So reminder, we moved to a 12-team playoff this year.
Which I love.
I love it.
You looking at power rankings?
No, I'm looking at the actual. I'm about to look at the actual playoff bracket. Where it stands right now.
Hey, Colorado's just outside of that, Joe.
Yeah.
They
are.
Yeah, they're only 4 games.
So 12 teams, right? We going right now. What they have predicted, mind you, these are all predictions because it's never final until last week.
Right.
So first top 4 teams get a bye. At large bids for all the big name conference winners, right?
Right.
So you got Oregon at 1 getting a bye. You got Texas at 2. To Jerry's point, you got
Ohio State.
No. Right now you have Miami. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, Miami at 3.
So you're looking at the
rankings.
No, he's looking at.
Oh, you don't look at the rankings.
Yeah,
don't go by the rankings because they'll win. They'll win.
All right,
their division. So you got BYU at 4.
Interesting,
right?
Mm-hmm.
BYU at 4. Now here's the first round. All those teams could get a bye. Those teams get a bye. You got Notre Dame at Alabama, 8 versus 9.
That'd be good.
Alabama at Notre Dame, whatever bowl they decide to play in.
Mm-hmm.
You got Boise State at Ohio State.
I like that game.
Right? 12 versus 5.
That is gonna be a game.
You got Georgia at Penn State. And then you got Indiana at Ole Miss.
I like this playoffs.
Those are games.
Those
are all good games.
I like these playoffs. I do.
No, I will.
Those are all solid games.
I think
that Penn State game is gonna be like trash.
I think Penn State loses that one.
Here's a crazy thing. Because doesn't Georgia have to play Tennessee still?
I
don't know.
Georgia just played Tennessee.
Or
they
lost.
They just played Saturday and Tennessee lost.
Tennessee lost. Okay, that's why Tennessee's not in. Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen. The intrigue. Here's the thing. We get to a point where they said we're gonna put in so many teams that y'all not gonna care about the teams that don't get in. You know what I'm saying? And let's just run it up.
I still feel some tight that you did say Miami's in, right?
But like you said,
was Ohio State in?
Ohio State is
in. They're
in. Like you said, Colorado's outside.
But this is crazy because Boise. I feel like Boise State should be in.
They are.
Boise State isn't. Boise State versus Ohio State.
Oh, all right. And Miami's in.
Miami's in. Number 3 seed.
I think that's fair.
Now.
So my only gripe, right, would be, but you can't really be upset about it because I like Texas A&M too.
But here's the thing: they still got a game left against
ranked team.
I think they played Georgia
in Colorado. I like Texas A&M in Colorado. Colorado won 4 in a row.
Colorado's going to have a tough out because they don't play nobody. They don't have nobody ranked in this head. Now, if they win,
They would have to blow everybody out.
They have to win their division titles to make a case. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's a good job. Out of all those teams? So I just told y'all the 12 teams. What team, if you had to pick right now,
Out of all of them,
knowing who's playing who you like to win the whole thing?
I like Oregon.
Texas.
I like Texas too. I think I like Texas too.
I think Boise makes a run, but they don't win. It's probably Texas.
I don't think Boise gets past Ohio State.
I think they do.
I don't think they're ready.
I don't think Ohio State potentially doesn't make it because they got to play. They lose in Indiana this week. That's 2 losses.
I think if Ohio State, so you got Indiana's already in.
No, I'm saying Indiana and Ohio State play each other this weekend. So Ohio State could technically get their second loss, which means that they probably wouldn't be in the Big 10 championships game, which means it probably would hurt them.
But you also but that also would hurt, I think, a team like Georgia, right? Because Georgia has 2 losses. They're not getting to the SEC title. But here's wait.
Keep they monkey.
Wait. So if you say who's going in, Ohio State has a bigger wins than Georgia does at this point.
Yeah, they're ranked higher.
You know what I'm saying? So it can be a down. Like Brandon, again, we're talking about
Ohio State can knock Georgia.
We're talking about teams like we don't. It's still chaos that could happen, and I hope it happens because it makes it interesting on the back end.
Yeah.
But no,
Penn State.
I think they did the absolute. Penn State probably should be the team that should be out, but low key.
Penn State got one loss. They already got past
Ohio State.
They already got past the Michigan and all them games, I think, right?
Yeah.
So that means that barring them doing what Penn State normally does, which is just fuck up, they should make the playoffs.
They should make. But are they?
Because they got Minnesota and Maryland next.
Yeah,
that's it. They gotta beat both of them.
They could be fine there.
Yeah, Penn State probably should make it. They get.
I don't think Penn State. I think Penn State might be one of the weakest teams.
They get them cheeks clapped.
But they got
cheeks clapped in the playoffs. Do I know that much?
Like that's the crazy thing. Like schedule.
Yeah.
Right. But I think Penn State might be one of the weakest teams in the bracket.
They probably are, but they. I don't know. The way they're winning is solid football.
Yeah, but they got James Franklin.
He's not that bad, bro.
He's not great. He's not great.
All right, let's jump to.
He's not even really good.
Did he go to George Washington Carver High School or something?
Hey, why I gotta always be?
Because I don't understand. I don't understand why he's that bad, bro.
All right, look, we about to play a game. All right. I'm again.
Actually, your last game was horrible. So I hope this one.
What was my last game?
Because you broke all the rules.
You missed the. You broke all the rules of your last
game.
I had when I had us being.
This nigga just said you can't teach. You can't do a rebuttal. And he rebutted every freaking thing in the joint. Like,
right, bro. So here's the game. Here's the game we played.
I feel like he was here for the t-shirt joint.
He wasn't.
None of the teachers were here.
Oh, it was just
it was us three. All right, this is the game. I throw out a nickname.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me the player's actual name. Okay,
right.
we're gonna do a round robin. I'm gonna start off with some gimmies. You know what I'm saying? To get y'all accustomed to what we're doing. So we start here. Let's say I say Sweetness.
Walter
Payton. All right. Let's say I go. Try to make sure I give you a gimme. Like I get Beast Mode.
Oh, Marshawn
Lynch. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Refrigerator.
I painted. Perry. William Perry.
I don't know his first name.
I thought Ryan was gonna fuck the game.
I don't know his first name.
I thought now we're gonna get a little bit more interesting. All right, here we go.
Traded him at the wrong time.
I'm trying to pick people in our generation as well. Sure, we're gonna go use Slash.
Cordell Stewart.
He was nice.
Ryan. The Minister of Defense.
Reggie White.
Darryl, you might not be able to pocket. The playmaker. Michael Irvin. Okay, now we in 2 rounds in. It's gonna get harder as we go along, all right? It's gonna get harder as we go along. Here we go, Jer. You ready? The inconvenient truth.
The inconvenient.
So what is this called?
It's not a nickname.
The inconvenient truth.
Nickname game?
Truth.
I feel like it's a kicker.
No.
Inconvenient
It's a running
truth.
back. I get it. It's a running back.
Terrell Davis.
No,
I don't know.
Frank Gore.
I would have never got that.
What? Who called him that?
Never heard him called that.
I've never heard that nickname ever in life.
Freaking kicker.
The inconvenient truth is a terrible nickname.
I'm just telling you the man's name. Here we go.
Is that a lie? Is the inconvenient truth a lie?
I've never heard Scott Van Pelt call him that on a highlight.
Okay.
Oh,
we going Ryan. The sheriff. It's a quarterback.
I think you should know this one.
Brett Favre?
You. Peyton Manning.
No one calls him that.
I'm telling listen,
Maybe the fans in
The
Indy.
sheriff?
This is a list of NFL nicknames.
Brett Favre's a gunslinger. He's a sheriff.
I actually heard him be called the sheriff. And this is
I've
this
never-
game. I meant to mention this game is in honor of Danny Dimes getting benched, one of the greatest nicknames ever. You know what I'm saying? When I Jerv, when I first said they've been calling him Danny Dimes, you should have heard this table say nobody ever called him that. I said, bro, I watched the Giants. That's what they call it.
Never heard that in my life until you started calling him that.
All right, here we go. Everybody got you ready?
Why don't we just
There.
buzz in?
Here we go. All right, we will do this last one and then we'll buzz in.
Okay.
The snake, the quarterback.
Jake Plummer.
Plumber. See, I knew that.
Jake the Snake.
Okay. All right. So here's the button. I slide the table. Let me know if you got it.
Grab
Inconvenient
the. Oh, no,
truth.
That's wild.
I've never heard.
I feel like you made that up today.
I want to call my Niners fan homie and be like, yo, who's the inconvenient?
And I bet you get it because here we go.
That's a long ass nickname.
Terrible nickname.
Javon Curse.
Javon Curse from the Eagles.
Okay. Let's go.
This way he was the Titans when he was the freak. He wasn't the freak.
He was the freak in the Phillies.
He wasn't. He was the Titans.
Let's go. Peanut.
Peanut Tillman. Sorry.
You can't just be calling stuff out.
Excuse me.
I
You can't call him
apologize.
Peanut. It's Charles Tillman.
His nickname is the Peanut.
But you asked for his
it's-
real name.
It's Agent.
I'm giving
Charles
the nickname
Tillman.
and then you give.
But
his
it's
full
so it's full. His whole name
Yeah,
is Charles Tillman.
Charles
My
Tillman.
man was wrong. It's not
Agent Charles Tillman.
Peanut. Agent Charles Tillman.
name. Agent Charles.
So he looked like he needs surgery.
This
All right.
ninja.
Yeah,
Here we go. You ready? Here we go.
This ninja.
The barbarian.
Come on, man. It's easy.
Marion Barber.
I was about to say code name.
Lights out.
Oh, Sean Merriman.
Okay, look at that. Look at that.
Hey, we know football. This is
A little bit,
We
a little
definitely
bit.
know football.
I can't keep picking that.
Not the inconvenient truth. I'm not getting over that.
All right, this one. I feel like this one's gonna fuck people up. The Rocket.
Rocket Ishmael.
No. No, listen, I'm telling you.
Okay, Rocket Ishmael and
Quadera Ishmael.
No, there you go.
Quadera was the missile.
Quadera. No, Rocket's the missile.
Rocket.
Rocket is Rocket. Quadera was the missile.
Bro, I'm telling you what
That's
the
what I
shit
always
said.
That list
always
is
thought it
wrong
was-
because
yeah.
Rocket would
I
not
thought-
be called the missile because Rocket would be
was a
called
rocket.
Rocket.
Yeah,
Bro, I
I
can tell you
agree.
what it said.
if you call
That list is inaccurate.
if you call Quadera the Rocket,
Quadera Mitchell went to Syracuse, and I was hyped thinking he was going to be just as good as his brother because they called him the missile, but he was ass.
I forgot about that.
Correct.
All right. This is let me tell you. Let's go. Bad Moon. Y'all should know this one. I've heard this one.
Warren Moon.
Nope. Bad Moon. If I add the last part of it, you're gonna know what it is. It's actually a 3-letter, but I took one letter off, or word off.
Good.
Cause his name in it.
Bad Moon. This is Ron.
Bad Mooney.
Bad Moon, the
Bloom.
wide receiver.
It wasn't me. It was the CI.
Hey.
I don't know.
Bad Moon Rising.
I'll do
All right,
Rising.
Rising.
That's his name.
Never.
Who called these people these things?
I heard him call that.
Yeah,
I don't never heard that man call.
Okay, here we go.
You ain't said
Megatron.
Wait.
I'm gonna get because I didn't want to get. I gave y'all gimmies. I wasn't gonna give me gimmies. Let's see who knows this one. And I know this is a name. Ryan Frank. Optimus Grimes.
Brett Grimes. They really called him Optimus Grimes.
They did call him that. I do remember that.
One last round. Trying to share. The red rifle.
Everybody knows that.
Let's go. Let's go. Cadillac
Williams.
What's his first name?
You accepted Peanut Tillman.
What's his first name?
Charles.
Carnell.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Okay.
What was that a new DC movie?
Here go the last one. The last one we're going to do is go back to the beginning.
Yo, this delay is so far.
And what they used to call Mike Allstott. I felt like he had a name. Mike Allstott. I felt like he had a name.
The undeniable truth.
Let's go.
Never heard. Yeah, I wish I'd be like,
It's the inconvenient truth.
yo, the inconvenience truth. Frank Gore would be like, what the fuck are you
Inconvenient
talking
truth.
about, dog?
Let's go.
They called Marshall Falk.
The glove.
Glove? That was Gary Payton.
It was.
That's what
In my mind, I was thinking of the
favorite
commercial
Martian.
when he didn't fumble. And he had the glove on. That was the first thing I
My
came
favorite
up
Martian.
Your favorite what?
My favorite Martian.
Your favorite Martian?
Curtis Martin.
Chris Martin.
They used to say that's Chris Berman. Curtis, my I thought he said my favorite Martin, not Martian.
It's Martian, but then he would change it.
Curtis, my favorite Martin.
If you
I
listen,
miss Chris Berman, man.
everybody knows
Oh,
the guy,
man.
man. All right, let's jump to the NFL. I want to talk about Buffalo, man. I know a lot of people. Y'all ain't been giving him love. I said Josh Allen will probably win MVP. Jerz, that was crazy. We still on the same boat, Jerz? Or you still not buying it?
I don't think I said it.
Well, you didn't say, I'm exaggerating.
I'm about to say, I think I disagreed.
Yeah,
I think you crazy.
Of course, I'm not going to just say I was right.
Well, I just want to make sure that, I'm on the record. I don't
It's
want
an exaggeration.
No.
It's an exaggeration. Buffalo finally knocks off Kansas City. You know what I'm saying?
in
in the regular
spectacular
season.
Regular season. You did say all they do is win in the regular season.
Yeah.
But how do y'all feel about Buffalo? Like
What's it? Y'all?
I need some elaboration.
What's their record?
We watch football.
8-2. 8-2.
I mean, they look good.
They still got to go through Kansas City for the AFC Championship game. They still ain't gonna beat them in Kansas City in the AFC Championship game.
I don't know, man.
They won pretty well yesterday.
Yeah.
Kansas City doesn't look like Kansas City of old, even though they were undefeated. I get that, but they don't look. I can't say unbeatable, but they don't look unbeatable.
Yeah, well,
I think Kansas City can, or I think Buffalo has.
Can you actually score this time?
Kansas City reminds me.
You just say it.
Motherfucker. God.
Why would?
Is a flag? Seriously?
bring it.
As soon as you said it.
Bring it back.
I think Kansas City kind of reminds me, and this is not me throwing shades. I don't want Jerry to say, but remember how when the Eagles was 10-1 last year, and even y'all was like, I don't know if I believe it. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Kansas City gives off.
Yes.
I guess the difference for me is that they have
Patrick
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Yes,
true.
I mean, that's like the equalizers. You have
How do you
Patrick Mahomes.
feel that Buffalo? You know what I'm saying? You get rid of Stephon Diggs. You don't bring in anybody really to replace him. You know what I'm saying? And you're actually looking better as a team. How does that logic jive with y'all?
Are you looking better as a team?
I think they're looking better as a team.
I think Josh Allen looks better
Correct.
when you force him to do like he's not a quarterback that if you're forcing him to like make the game and win the game, he's not crumbling. He's not folding.
Interceptions.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's put the team on his back and they ask him to do a lot, and he's not folding. So he looks better. I guess in turn, he's making the offense run. He's making the offense continue.
You don't want to give him love. I can tell.
No, because I'm not going. He's not making it. He's not making. No, he's not
playing.
He's not. He is playing well, but he's not making the offense run smooth.
What does it mean? He's not playing smooth. They scored 27 points a game.
But he's doing a lot of like scrambling and running. Like the offense still looks fucking jerky.
Like when it looks smooth.
But
I know you got that. So
it's fucking scrambling when he does it.
I had to throw a little bit of slander.
Saquon Barkley's the MVP.
No dice. And I get it. No dice to Saquon Barkley.
I'm not going to hate, but he in the conversation.
I'm not saying he's in the conversation, but they don't give MVP to running back, especially when you got a quarterback who's putting up these numbers allegedly without any superstar.
He'll get offensive.
No, not Saquon will get offensive player.
That's what I just said.
Oh yeah, he said MVP.
I think he's in the conversation.
I'm not disputing he's in the MVP conversation. I'm saying he's not going to win.
You looked at him like it wasn't.
I said no dice.
I say they keep finding ways to win. Whatever you think about the team, you think about the team. I'm not here to argue that, but if they keep finding ways to win, and he keeps putting up these $130, $140, 1 to 2 touchdown games with highlight reel after highlight moment.
Well, we just saw it last year. Right?
Who did we see that from last year?
Chris McCaffrey.
Nah, but
1,800 yards, fucking 20 touchdowns. Like we just saw it.
Chris McCaffrey should go MVP too.
Huh? We just saw it. I'm just saying. What I'm telling you is.
So the only reason the one difference I'll say with the McCaffrey aspect is that like y'all offense is like, whether it's right or wrong, the credit seems to go to McCaffrey's McCaffrey. But the credit seems to go to the scheme more so than to the players on y'all offense when like people are like talking about it.
I hear that, but I'm saying like I don't disagree with that point. What I'm saying is,
oh Lord, he dislocated it.
What I'm saying is, I think they were always going to pick a quarterback over a wide receiver.
It's a quarterback award.
As you said, Saquon absolutely deserves to be in the conversation. Derrick Henry absolutely deserves to be. But I think they have two quarter. I think it's going to be Josh Allen because right now
they want to give Josh Allen the MVP like the NBA wants to. Give
I think he deserves it. Also, I'm not like I'm keeping it funky, right?
When I think he'll get it over.
When I look at the Eagles, right? It's like when I look at y'all have great offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
They got great wide receivers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like y'all got what? So and for some reason, this is an argument that they always make. Like, what do you have around? Josh Allen's offensive line just ass. You know what I'm saying? His number one wide receiver right now is somebody that we as a drafted in the 8th round of our fantasy league. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have much surrounding him. Who's his running back?
Cook is good. Cook's a good runner.
Cook is, you know what I'm saying? Like he's
a worthwhile.
I agree with you.
Who? Cook. Well, nah, he would start over mixing.
Cook is good. I know he would start over mixing.
I know a team that's playing tonight that Cook would go in there. Motherfucking.
We already have a Cook.
Jeremy had this play some slander.
We already got a Cook.
I think that's what it comes down to. It's like he's playing without anybody, and he's a quarterback. So they're going, even if Saquon might have like from a football standpoint, like we don't give a fuck about all that rah and the hype behind him. But
so you think based off numbers right now, if the season were to end right now, you got Josh Allen winning MVP over Saquon now?
I would.
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
Let me look up Josh numbers, man.
They don't give it to running backs.
Josh Allen is number 2. It's Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
You know what's crazy? It's not, to me, it's not, sometimes it's not even about numbers. You know what I'm saying?
It's about Jalen Hurts at 4.
It's about, which is wow. You know what I'm saying? Like that he's in front of, the same way Brock was in front of Christian McCaffrey last year, right? Like that part to you, it would seem wild, but that's just how they often MVP.
He's actually my wild card. Like if we keep winning, like he'll fuck around and be in that final 2 or 3 conversation or whatever.
That's fine. I don't dispute that.
I don't think he should be. I don't think he
wins. Who?
Jalen. I think if anyone, it should be Saquon from our team. I think if anyone from Baltimore, it should be Derrick Henry.
Josh Allen's number 7.
In terms of what?
Josh Allen is number 1 now, actually.
As far as what?
What are y'all talking about?
Y'all probably looking at different
you're-
stats. Y'all can't just say you got. There's a million metrics that rank people.
You're saying it in terms of MVP voting or like
as far as passing
speculation?
yards, he's 7. As far as touchdowns, he's 6.
Mm-hmm.
As far as QB rating, he is freaking 12th.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
Sounds like
what are you looking?
Sounds
at
like
that has
Lamar
him
last
number
year.
1.
No, Lamar had like 1,000 yards rushing.
Sounds
Lamar
like
had 1,000 yards rushing.
You're looking at stats, and he's just looking at
two different
PIs.
things.
You guys are looking at way two different
See, that's
things.
what I'm saying. Like, it's not,
I don't. I mean, I guess when you look at the wins, maybe.
What's a better metric to look at?
There is.
Wins.
I think when
at this point, there's no metric.
there is no metric because if we break down last year's MVP, right? Lamar won last year, right?
Not number 1 either.
Lamar wasn't number 1 in anything. Actually, Dak Prescott in odds. Dak Prescott and Brock Purdy both had better numbers across the board than Lamar did. Lamar just won more games. You know what I'm saying? And he was the quarterback that it was literally like, oh, Brock beat Dak. So now Brock's
basically on the hottest team.
Lamar beat
Best
Brock.
player
Now
on
he's the
team.
favorite. Like that's how
and then you go impact down the road.
I don't
edge,
like it.
and then it's.
I think I would love to see somebody other than the quarterback. I thought Chris McCaffrey honestly deserved to get it last year.
With the last
You know what I'm saying?
quarterback to win it was what? Peterson, right? It's been quarterbacks ever since
He
Adrian
just looked
Peterson.
this up.
I believe it is Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
Don, look that up for us. Can you just confirm that?
We just looked it up.
I believe Adrian
I
Peterson
think it was
the
Adrian.
last,
It was Adrian.
That sounds
Peterson.
right.
the last non-quarterback to win.
And I think Derrick Henry is on pace to either match
That's another
or
one.
break
Adrian
his.
Peterson.
That's another one.
Henry leading the league.
That's
right?
another
That's what
one.
I'm saying. So like, if he does the historic thing, he has to be.
I think
It was after his knee.
It would take somebody breaking Adrian Peterson's rushing record to win MVP.
What's the record he got?
I think it's like 2100 or something like that.
Yeah, astronomical.
You know what I'm saying?
This was in 2012.
That's what it would take.
That's crazy. Is that Dalton Schultz?
Yep.
Sir, let's go. Fantasy.
So how else are we feeling about the NFL season, man?
Why you
other-
touching the ref?
Want some thoughts?
I'm just waiting for the Cowboys to fire somebody, cut somebody, do something.
You already know.
I'm getting depressed.
You know Jerry not firing nobody.
Somebody.
I came to a realization.
It's an interesting year.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did come to a realization about the Cowboys this year because before this year, like last year when we talked, I used to say Jerry Jones as an owner is not great, but him as a GM, he's done a pretty good job. I used to say that because I thought he drafted good players and he filled in where he wanted. But I don't think Jerry Jones actually. Now I'm starting to come to the realization. I don't think Jerry Jones cares about winning as much as people think he does. Like the narrative has always been, oh, he about to be I don't want to wish it on him, you know what I'm saying? But he about to be he about to unallow, so he wanted to see his team go out with a championship.
Yeah.
I think that was a narrative. I don't believe that anymore.
Well, it doesn't
You know what I'm
look like it. That's for damn sure.
Like I don't think like somebody
what you're doing and like putting things
Yeah, that's
together
the
is
point.
definitely it's not what it looks like.
Ask the Cowboys fans a question. If this is scratch, are y'all starting here,
You gotta be kidding.
or here?
He never stepped out of bounds.
Are y'all just gonna be rude?
I'm listening.
I was
Here or
listening.
here?
But
What's happening?
if this is scratch,
just gonna be
are y'all starting here, here, or here next year? This is scratch. This is the beginning.
We're not
That's where I'm putting it.
we're not doing anything. You mean in terms of like blowing it up, starting from scratch?
Well, actually,
we got what I said about Jerry Jones.
Let me push it back a little bit.
There are 15 players at the end of their contract. 15.
Mhm.
They ain't got no choice but to start at some point from scratch. Like
I don't
you
think they
gonna
start
have
from scratch.
There's not
15 players. You're gonna have 15 new. You're gonna have at least 15 new players on that
Cool.
team. next
Most
year.
teams have 15 new players. What I'm saying is,
Most teams do not have 15.
Yeah.
new
He's gonna
players.
you're gonna nip it. So scratch would be your quarterback and all that.
no.
Like,
I'm saying they still have.
Personal foul.
Whoever it was, he did it.
he hit him below the.
They still have
below the waist.
quality players.
What happened? They called that a flag? He went for the tackle. He went to tackle the ball.
I hope that wasn't a flag.
It was.
Oh,
He
yeah,
got a
the
personal
definite
foul.
Flag.
He
Right
went
here,
to tackle the
number
ball.
13.
He tried to get between him and tackle him. You gotta be kidding me, bro. That's horrible.
Took out his knees.
He went for the
Oh, is that what they call it?
back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dirty player.
I mean,
But no, I think the Cowboys have their roster isn't.
It's a 15-yard penalty.
No, he's got 10 touches for 109 yards from scrimmage and 2 touchdowns. It's 11:21 to go in the second quarter.
Oh yeah.
He got all day.
He's got a game.
I don't think the Cowboys roster is bad enough to start from scratch. Yeah, he does. That's my point. I don't think they can even force starting from scratch, right?
Nah.
CeeDee Lamb's in the contract. Michael Parsons, they're not gonna let go anywhere. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? So like you got two foundational pieces right there. So starting from scratch for the Cowboys, what it would look like is a new quarterback. Now, mind you, they just gave Dak a contract. So I don't know how they
could.
There's nothing happening. Like there's nothing.
I don't pull Michael Penix.
I think the only thing you see, while you might say, Jerv, they need to start from scratch.
Yeah.
I think the only thing you actually see Dallas do next year is to have a new coach. I think most of the foundational pieces are coming back. You know what I'm saying? They might supplement everywhere.
So DeMarcus Lawrence is going.
If the Cowboys are smart, if you any NFL team and you're smart, you are saying, "Hey, Ben Johnson from Detroit, holla at me, bro." You know what I'm saying? If any NFL team that's looking for a coach is smart, I would fire my coach in the playoffs, before the playoffs, just so I can interview him prior to the playoffs.
Everybody else.
You know what I'm saying? Like that would be the move I would make. You know what I'm saying? But Cowboys aren't me. You know what I'm saying? So Jerry Jones has an issue with coaches that he can't control. We know that. Another move that the Cowboys could potentially make that would be smart. Bill Belichick was good. One of the people that Jerry Jones actually gets along with.
That would never.
I'm not a big fan of the whole Bill Belichick
I am not
when
either.
it comes to any team.
Why?
Because generally, it's probably a handful at best, and I don't even think it's a full handful of coaches that were elite somewhere else that leave
and then be elite
and then
again.
go to another team and be elite again. Like Andy Reid is one of the ones that jumps out to me. He was elite in Philadelphia, leaves, and he's elite in KC. But like you think of the Parcells, not really. Sean Payton, not really. Jim Johnson, not really.
But we talking about the greatest coach in NFL history, and you haven't seen it.
But
yet.
I'm not okay. Respectfully, I haven't named a coach that's just average.
No, but you haven't named a coach
Bill Parcells
that's the
was
greatest coach in NFL history either. This I'm making a point.
He named all Super Bowl winning coaches.
Cool. He hasn't named the best coach in NFL history. Is what I'm saying. It's too. It's. I get your point.
I understand that, but he's 70-something years old.
Yeah.
Joe Gibbs. Like I'm naming people that at times were considered the best of their era.
Listen, I understand what Jerv is saying. I'm saying there is a
Don
different.
Shula.
There
Don
is a different
Shula
level.
was considered the best. Did Bill Walsh go anywhere afterwards? No. Right?
Bill Walsh.
But Don Shula was considered one.
Bill was better than Don. I'm just telling you.
My brother. I'm not saying it's subjective because there's no way for us to know who's the best.
Bill Walsh.
But there is a pocket of people that would have said Don Shula.
I ask you a question. Do you have Don Shula over Bill Walsh?
There's a pocket of people that would say Don Shula.
I'm being contrarian right now.
Okay,
but where
Don Shula won undefeated.
Would you take even if you take Bill Belichick? What does that build in this team? That just puts us in the back.
I'll tell you what it does.
Puts in the same spot.
I know one thing. Your defense will be elite.
But then he's gone. He's old as fuck.
No, I think Bill Belichick is not ready to check out, bro.
How many years he got left? 4? That's a lot. I disagree. I disagree.
We talking about the NFL, right?
I think he got 4.
He's got 1 or 2.
Bill Belichick's not 90, nigga.
He's old enough and done enough to not want to keep doing this shit.
He wants,
and he's old as fuck.
Okay. All right. Listen, like I said, my 2 calls.
I would love it, but if
first one would be to Ben Johnson.
I would actually like for y'all to get Bill Belichick just so I could see that all that hoopla and just all the joy.
I don't want Ben Johnson.
I don't think you want to see that.
And the sad thing,
I think you are really. Listen,
I think that you are.
I think that wouldn't happen because because their owner wouldn't give Bill Belichick
respectfully. While I understand your counter being whether or not Bill Belichick, which is absolutely correct. I'm just going to go and say the percentages, in my opinion, show that when a Hall of Fame GOAT type guy decides to hang him up, pause, and then rejoin another team, it does not work out that well. You guys may even get them and fuck around and finish with a really, really good record, but it's not going to translate to the end all be all because I can look at Bill Belichick and say, yo, he ain't been shit since.
You coming in with a quarterback. One thing he ain't. No,
I'm not. And Miss Doctor, Doc, I'm not going there with you, but I'm saying that motherfucker ain't Brady.
Nobody's Brady.
My point, but I'm saying is that Bill Belichick has literally been unsuccessful since he has not been with Tom Brady. No matter how you slice it, the numbers are the numbers.
They went to the playoffs the first year.
He has not been successful without Tom Brady.
Because they went to the playoffs the first year.
But to be honest, like we've done that.
Okay,
we've done that part.
So
I don't need that part anymore.
What's your definition of success? Championship?
A Super Bowl is
everybody. I'm gonna pull a you move.
Yeah.
You tell me what happens when he goes there.
I think after seeing the Dallas Cowboys this year, their success level needs to be measured. It ain't Super Bowl or bust anymore.
So what you're
time out. It's get back to the point where we can.
My bad, good brothers. My bad, good brother, because he's not answering my question. You're not answering my question. My question was, what does Bill Belichick go there and do?
I think Bill Belichick actually makes them. They'll win a playoff game.
A playoff game,
but we don't need that.
Yes, we've been there, done that.
When? When's the last time you've been there this year? Y'all want to play last year?
Now, here you go. Now you do have a point. However,
I won a playoff game last year.
I think what y'all saying your level of success is
was that 2023. Oh, that was such a long time ago, brother.
I'm just saying, what's the fucking point? I don't got no point. Like
I'm with you too.
We can't go to the playoffs and lose.
Well, by that level of status, there's no coach in the NFL that's going to take y'all to the Super Bowl their first year.
All right. Well, we'll see.
No, I'm telling you, y'all not there. You're not built like that.
Okay, but fine. That old ass coach isn't going to be there again, or is it going to
again? What?
He's not doing too many more seasons. Stop.
First of all, he's not. You see, my man's. He's not coming back.
How many years
he is living his absolute best life.
Girlfriend's like 22 or something.
He's out here taking selfies on the beach.
Look at available head coaches, and then also you pull up how many years does Sean Payton have left? How many years does Sean Payton have left?
See, this is the fucked up shit that's fucking with me. You want Sean Payton, but you don't want Bill Belichick.
Please,
mind-boggling to me.
I do.
The person that actually taught Sean Payton how to coach.
If I don't ask for much. I don't, but I would love for Sean Payton to find his way to Dallas so that I can sit here with my good brother and watch the excitement that you would have for Sean Payton.
Why would you have excitement for Sean Payton?
Just to see it all disappear in a year. What has Sean Payton done without Drew Brees?
Literally nothing.
I think Sean Payton actually doing a good job.
He's under contract.
I think he's done. I will say this:
he doesn't have as much time as he's doing a good job this year. But there's a lot more.
He is doing a good job this year.
Yeah. You heard me say it, right?
Huh? I heard you say it. What'd you say? Sean Payton's under contract through 2027.
Oh yeah, he ain't going. All right, never mind. He's not going. All right, what are namely all the available coaches?
You don't need all the available coaches,
bro. You got to worry about one name. It's Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson should be the first page in everybody's
Johnson and whoever the Rooney Rule person y'all gonna bring in just for the sake of saying y'all brought in the board.
All right, you ready?
I'm sure there's a coordinator or something.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who else?
Frank Smith.
From where? Where he's from?
Atlanta.
Miami.
That's Arthur Smith. That's from Pittsburgh.
Frank Smith is from Miami.
Oh.
First of all, Arthur, what is he coaching in Miami?
Oh, I'd pay big bucks.
Frank Smith.
Y'all hire Arthur Smith.
Oh, we would never hire Arthur Smith.
Offensive coordinator.
No. The offensive coordinator in Miami is Mike McCarthy. He's the head coach. He might be the offensive coordinator by name, But Mike McCarthy calls all those plays,
Oh,
and without Tua, they actually look ass anyway. So don't.
You know who y'all should look at? There'll be a good hire.
I'm saying I hear you. I'm saying what I'm explaining.
My man, what's my man name? It was the Dolphins.
Keep going.
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn.
He just got. He not
looking
going
at last year's list.
No, keep going.
There you.
I think you're looking at
under contract or is he on the one?
He got hired by Washington last year.
He just got a
He's on like a
contract
4 or
this
5
year.
year contract.
There's no way.
Bobby Slowick.
He's the coordinator for the Texans right now.
Yeah, I think you're looking at the last year's.
All right, let me look. 2025 because it says 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at 2025 now.
Yeah, I think Ben Johnson might. That's another thing. It's not even a lot of picks.
What's my man? Brian Flores.
Brian Flores from
That
Washington.
That would be 1,000%. That'll be the black man that you guys bring in for the interview that will not get the job.
You know who they're bringing in. They're gonna bring in Robert Saleh. Which wouldn't be a bad decision. I ain't gonna hold you.
That'd be a good defensive coordinator for y'all to get.
Bill Belichick.
Number one.
Joe Brady. Liam Cohen.
No, thank you.
Evero. Who's that?
Bavaro?
Tell her what team they're from.
The Carolina Panthers.
No, I want nobody from the Panthers.
What?
I want nobody from the Panthers.
How is that top of the list?
They're out.
They did Brian Flores. Those are the top.
Brian Flores is a hell of a. Jared brought up a hell of a.
But the Cowboys aren't going to hire.
Brian Flores is the sole reason that Minnesota looks good right now.
Y'all won't hire him. I'm just saying that will be the Rooney Rule interview. That's
one interview we got.
That is going to be your interview.
Ben Johnson, and then I'm gonna throw in here's the wrinkle.
Obviously, I wouldn't hate Ben Johnson, but I don't see
Deion Sanders.
I'm going Jason Witten. They talking Jason.
If y'all hire Jason Witten, y'all need to get.
You guys,
I'm just telling you.
You guys hiring Jason Witten would be the same as the Colts hiring Jeff Saturday.
Listen,
right.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you, but that's definitely been the conversation.
That should be so hard.
You hired Deion, and you forced
the high school team just won the state championship, so they think Jason Witten.
I think Deion might go anywhere where Shedeur go.
So Deion's only going to go where Shedeur go.
Correct. So that means y'all got to make a move to bump up.
Well, actually, and I'll be honest,
y'all going to draft Shedeur and trade that.
I don't want to see Shedeur.
Can't trade that. He has no trade.
So let me ask you. Let's put it this way. So Don named a bunch of coaches.
I don't want to see
Don. Wait. Don named a bunch of coaches. From a rival standpoint, which coaches do y'all not want to go to Dallas?
Bill Belichick. I mean, I know he's old. But still. He's going to be a problem. It doesn't mean like you guys were talking about.
I wouldn't want Bill Belichick coaching against my team
talking about going to the Super Bowl. I think you're right. I think even if Bill Belichick coached the Dallas Cowboys next year, I don't think they Super Bowl bound, but they're going to be significant.
If Jesus coached the Dallas Cowboys next year,
they got a lot of talent down there, and you get somebody to rein these boys.
He can walk on water. He can do a lot of miracles, my guy.
We win it. We going to be
17-0.
Yo,
there's a lot of miracles.
Can I ask you a question?
We going on a run.
I'll ask you a question.
If you got to do that, don't do it.
How sick would you be if Jesus was your head coach and y'all still didn't win? Like, yo,
what happened, Jerry?
Like he literally asked his pop. His pop was like, "No, I'm not fooling with these dudes." So I wouldn't want y'all to get Ben Johnson though.
Ben Johnson is the one I would want.
But I also wouldn't be shocked if y'all got Ben Johnson and Ben Johnson was just trash because we see it all the time, right? There's always
Ben Johnson is, in my mind, when I watch Ben Johnson is
the coordinator and head coach are two different positions.
I hear you, but listen, what Ben Johnson brings to the table,
people like Aaron Glenn too.
So you name him.
I'm just saying the Lions defense is great right now. He is the
Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan of this generation.
Brian Johnson.
But I don't hate that for us.
I don't hate it either. I'm saying I would hate. Y'all getting Ben Johnson.
You know what?
Brian Flores is another one.
That's Ben Johnson. That's the one. That's what we're talking about. So let me ask you this though.
We need a spark of some
matter of fact, I got it for y'all because y'all are Mr. Oh, Eagles fans always saying it's such and such and it's never the head coach. So hey. Why don't you go hire Brian Johnson? Bring him in for an interview. See what he does.
That made no sense though.
Why?
Because Brian Johnson.
That was our offensive coordinator last year.
Cool. No, we understand who he was, but I'm saying why would he be in the running to get
like, what makes him attractive to any team to be a head coach?
He got fired from y'all when y'all was bad.
I'm just saying he's available.
I hear you, but I don't understand the logic. I just don't understand the logic. You lost me.
You say so is Don, but I ain't going.
A lot of motherfuckers.
You asked who I would want to see my rival hire.
No, I said who would you not?
Not want them to hire.
Yes, that's why I said Bill Belichick.
That's why he said Bill Belichick.
I mean, I don't give a fuck if they sign Bill. I think Bill Belichick is wise.
Well, tell me who's the coach.
I said Ben Johnson.
Well, I think we all agree nobody wants to see him with Ben Johnson. But outside of that, who would you not want to hire? Is it Flores? Is that your next step?
Nah, because I feel like Flores is probably a solid defensive coordinator, but I don't think Flores would work well with cats like CeeDee Lamb.
To get somebody from the college level.
I don't know. It's not
from USC. What's his name?
You know what? I would love to see y'all get Deion because it would just be a fucking circus. It would be a circus.
It would absolutely be a circus. But I think here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part about. I'm gonna say this. I think Deion is one of the few people I know that I believe have enough cash in it.
Is Matt Rule the
Jerry,
head coach?
Shut the fuck up. I got this. I actually believe that Jerry would
no.
Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
I think Jerry would let
we was about to get him last time.
Deion run the show.
And I'll tell you this.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping.
That would be a shit show.
No.
Matt Rule actually is a great.
Matt Rule already made the jump.
And he didn't do
but he went to Carolina.
He had
nobody's doing well in Carolina.
Is my G. He's not going to the Patriots over there. Like, this is a shit show over there. Like, I'm not.
But they still got CeeDee Lamb, Michael Parsons. Like, they still got players.
They have a salary. There's a salary cap to a degree.
And but that doesn't matter.
All their players are gone though. All the main players.
Hear me out. Just hear. Well,
the word to tank this season and get a quarterback. They about to get the first round of the pick.
The word "plenty" that you use is wild because it's not going to be plenty money once you pay Michael Parsons. That's going to be 3 people on your team that are going to be making at least over $500 million. You know what is the salary cap?
The salary cap is going to be almost $300 million.
So okay.
Even if you pay the 3 Bulls $150, you still got $150 million for the rest of your players.
I said there's 3 guys on the team that have a combined salary of around $500 million.
Not per year though.
No, I know.
I know these things.
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do. But
it's just generalizing. He wasn't being.
No, we're talking about.
Yeah, I think they're talking about you.
We're talking about you.
They were talking about you. Yeah, they were talking about you.
What?
You was off. You were off on your numbers game. No, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
I didn't say $1 billion.
No, I know. We're right. You're right. You didn't.
No.
We were talking about it wasn't going to be.
I said that Michael Parsons, Dak, and CeeDee Lamb. I exaggerated and said that they make around $500 million total.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't hear the $500 million.
There you go.
But I'll say this. I think when you got a top 5 defensive end in the league, I think you got in CeeDee Lamb, you probably got a top 5 wide receiver.
They need to trade one. I'm not even trying to be funny. They need to honestly, you need to trade one of them dudes just to get. No, I'm just saying just to get the assets. And I'm not even going to draw to say Michael Parsons. I'm going to say, this sounds crazy. It really does. But like a dude like CeeDee Lamb, who is beyond special, he wears a number 88. But if there's one thing that the NFL has shown us is that these receivers are coming out every year. So I'm not a GM. I don't get paid the big bucks, but I'm saying that you ain't gonna be able to trade Dak. Like that's just not happening. Don't nobody want Dak. I don't think.
I think a lot of people want Dak.
I
think if Dak would have hit free agency, you'd
so it's a difference
price quarterback.
It's a difference between Dak hitting free agency.
Stafford.
So you saying people don't want Dak for the price it's going to cost?
I'm going off of what Dak Prescott is right now.
But you're talking about to trade for him. If Dak Prescott was a free agent,
but he's not. Bro. I'm not talking about in the hypothetical of last year. I'm saying right now where we're at, where the Dallas Cowboys are, the only way that someone can get Dak would be.
You don't think a team like?
I think when you
Minnesota,
when you factor in his contract, when you factor in his contract, when you factor in the fact that because of the salary cap hit that Dallas will probably have to take, it's going to cost a first-round draft pick.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And something else.
And a little bit.
Yes, so that is a lot of paper to give up for a guy that's coming off of an injury. He's going to have a negative narrative around him right now of being whatever they're going to say, inconsistent or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that. I think out of the three names, Dak would be the least tradable player out of the three.
For sure.
Micah's
he has no trade clause.
Micah's the easiest trade because he hasn't signed his contract yet.
And Micah's just not getting traded because you don't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about.
CeeDee Lamb grows on trees as disrespectful as that sounds, and I don't mean it that way. Micah doesn't.
That's not disrespectful.
That's real.
Yeah. Our receivers is.
Oh, look at that!
Catch it.
No, come on.
Our receivers are easily tradable. I agree with you.
But that would just hurt because then I think that's putting us behind the sticks.
I don't think so. Then you don't have a receiver. You don't. Have
but we don't have enough picks to get
pick up a running back, bro. You can pick
you can pick up anything, but they're
but
not.
We could have done. Would have. Should have done.
But if you traded him last year,
you might not need a CD.
If you traded CeeDee Lamb last year, and let's say that pick,
running backs don't last.
That pick gave you the ability to draft Nico Collins, Malik Neighbors. Yeah. My point is that I'm not following the draft enough to know if there's a CeeDee Lamb type dude, but I promise you when the draft comes around, there's going to be 3 to 4 wide receivers. That's what, but see what I'm saying? And there will be a couple CeeDee Lambs next year, and there'll be a couple CeeDee Lambs next year. When the boy from Ohio State that's a freshman comes out, he's going to be a CeeDee Lamb. You know what I'm saying? My young boy that's at the prep right now, when he come out, he going to be a CeeDee Lamb. City champs, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just saying, like, that might be the guy.
You saying listen, flat.
Huh?
Wide receivers is easy.
Like, yo, chill out, dog.
The most easily replaced.
You were able to pop that out real good. Had it not worked, it would have been trash. But that should actually work really well. So I'm gonna give you. Thank you. That shit worked out so smoothly. I was like,
George Washington Carver. Y'all got a football team? Y'all got a football team? Okay. Check us out.
They got mathletes.
They got mathletes.
Real quick before we close the show out, let's jump to the NBA.
Try to get some tickets to the mathletes. Spell that number, dog.
Jared, we not gonna do that, Jared.
What?
We not gonna claim academic success. What you just tried to do.
Yeah, you did, but
a little bit.
Fucking nerds.
I mean, but here's the thing. At the prep, we excel in athletics and academics. So, like, we the best of both worlds.
Right. What number y'all in academics?
All right, here we go.
You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Started it.
He's not doing it.
You don't want to jump in that water. I don't jump in that water.
Hold on.
I'm not doing this.
You don't want to
How
jump
do
in
you
that
measure
water.
that?
Relax. I don't know.
But however he want to measure it.
I don't.
Look it up for you.
I don't know.
You don't want to look it up.
Saying, my man.
You don't want to look it up.
You ain't letting me answer.
Answer.
I don't know our ranking. I just know that we are an academic school. We're good at academics. That's all I know.
All schools are academic.
And you can here you go. Y'all might be ranked higher than us.
No doubt. Not all schools are good.
No, all schools have academics.
All schools are good. They're not good. Like, but they're not a school that you would send your kid to for academics.
What do you consider?
Would you say your kid to St. Joe's Prep if it was free?
No.
He's smoking crack.
Here's the thing.
You sir,
guys,
not trying to.
We've gotten into a space
when your son Ryan holler at me. I'll get him back to prep.
Listen, I'm not fucking with him.
You good?
We got into a space where Darryl and Jerry go argue about anything. Yo, who kids is the drippiest? Prep or
I'll give it to them.
I'm about to say there's nothing. They're actually not comparable. Our schools, like, it's not comparable. We're not even on the same planet right now.
Both wear uniforms?
Huh? No, we don't have a uniform code. We have a swag code.
What the fuck is a swag code?
A swag code. That means as long as you wear the colors, you can wear your own swag. Okay. That's how we operate.
So to my point.
Oh, so wait.
What are your colors?
You're all allowed to wear whatever you want. It just has to be the school colors.
So
they gotta have the school brand.
Who's the person that decides that they got swag on?
Kids make their own designs.
Yeah.
Who's the person that you are you the one that are you the trendsetter there?
You could say that.
I don't want to say that because that's not cool.
You seen the jacket, right? A little swag, little something. You got
guys. I didn't mean to actually get you to argue about it. I thought I was gonna say something where I was like, that
you said y'all good. You said y'all good academic school. What's good?
Huh?
What's a good academic school?
My brother. I'm sorry. I already answered. I said I don't know the rankings or
What are
anything. I just know that we're good. And if you're gonna sit up and say St. Joe's Prep is not good,
Good? I'm asking you.
Whatever you call good, bro. If you're gonna tell me that St. Joe's Prep is not good, then I gotta now question you as a leader of men because you don't recognize a good school.
I don't know what.
Tell me St. Joe's Prep is not a good school.
St. Joe's Prep is not Carly ENS.
That's not what I said. I said tell me St. Joe's Prep is not a good school. Tell me that.
Sports.
I think that
Tell me that.
I got an answer for you.
Academic.
St. Joe's Preparatory School ranks among the top 20% of private schools in Pennsylvania. Top 20%.
There's like what 8 private schools
that's
in
private.
Pennsylvania.
That was 8. That was 8.
But you
It's like-
He gave you your stat, gang.
No, that's not really.
That's not really
because
it's not
he
really
said
private schools. It's private schools, not in schools in general. You see, mine. You can rank my schools in general, and that's including yours too.
Wait.
Where's your rank? Where's your ranking? Where are you getting your ranking from?
Athletes and all
Where are
that.
you getting your ranking from?
Ryan called him fucking nerd.
So arguing with Ryan about
I got a bunch of nerds.
Here you go. Get your top mathletes. I'll go to the prep. Get the top
You don't wanna do
mathletes.
that.
Oh,
I promise you won't do that.
here you go. You can get all your jokes off, gang. I promise you are stepping in a territory that's wild.
I could call my speaker right
call
now
whoever.
and have a battle right
Oh,
now.
Joel Embiid.
Do that.
Battle me. I'm 43. I don't care.
But whenever dinosaurs long as on, doing dinosaurs long as on.
Like math is what we do,
appreciate
Jerk.
your patronage.
That's what's up. I know.
All right, so